Want to start preparing for emergencies but think you can't afford it? Think again. I'm going to show you how to build your emergency supplies on a tight budget. No excuses, just practical steps anyone can take. Let's get into it. Prepping isn't just for people with bunkers and unlimited cash. It's for regular folks like you and me who want to be ready when things go wrong. And trust me, things do go wrong. Power outages, storms, job loss, supply chain issues. So let's talk about how to get started without breaking the bank. First things first, water. You can survive a lot longer without food than you can without water, so this is priority number one. Here's the easiest way to start. Grab a 5-gallon water jug, fill it up with tap water, and stick it in your closet or garage. That's it. If you can afford more, get more, or just start with cases of bottled water. Grab whatever's cheapest at your local grocery store or big box store. I'm not talking fancy spring water here, just basic, cheap water. Add a case every time you shop if you can. The key is to keep building your water supply over time. A little here, a little there. It adds up fast. Next up, food. And no, you don't need expensive freeze-dried meals to get started. Hit up the canned food aisle. Buy what's on sale. Vegetables, soups, beans, anything that'll last. Just grab 1 or 2 extra cans every week when you're grocery shopping. Don't forget canned meat, chicken, beef, and yes, Spam. I know, but Spam actually lasts forever, and it'll keep you fed when nothing else is available. Those small bags of dry beans, super cheap and packed with protein. Stock up. Now, if you do decide to buy freeze-dried food, just remember, you're going to need extra water to rehydrate it. So factor that into your water supply planning. So you've got food and water, great. But how are you going to heat that food if the power's out? If you don't already have a camping stove, get yourself one of those small butane stoves. They're affordable and easy to use. And make sure to grab some extra fuel canisters too. Now, don't cook outside on a fire or barbecue grill if you can help it. Because honestly, the smell of cooking food is going to attract your hungry neighbors real fast. Cook indoors if possible and, yeah, keep a low profile. All right, let's talk about lighting. You probably already have flashlights lying around. Good, keep them handy. A headlamp is a game changer because it leaves your hands free to actually do stuff in the dark. Highly recommend. For indoor lighting, look for battery-powered or rechargeable lamps. And here's a budget hack, those cheap solar landscape lights you see at hardware stores. Yeah, those work too. Charge them outside during the day, bring them in at night for a little ambient light. Not perfect, but they'll do the job. Now let's talk about something nobody wants to think about, but everybody's going to need, a portable toilet. If you don't have a 5-gallon bucket, get one. You can pick up a toilet seat that fits right on top of the bucket. Line it with plastic bags, and yeah, save all those grocery bags you get at the store. They're not ideal, but they'll work in a pinch. After each use, dump in some sawdust or kitty litter to control the smell. Trust me on this, and guys, pee in empty plastic bottles. Save the bucket for the other stuff. You'll thank me later when you're not emptying that bucket every 5 minutes. What if you run out of water and there's no source nearby? Rainwater collection. Use anything you can to catch the runoff from your roof. Buckets, bins, tarps, whatever. Let the water run for a few minutes first to wash off the dirt and debris, then start collecting. And listen, you're going to want to filter that water before drinking it. A Sawyer filter works great and doesn't cost much. Better safe than sorry. Alright, that's your crash course in budget prepping. You don't need to be rich to start preparing, you just need to be consistent. Add a little here, add a little there, and before you know it, you'll have a solid emergency supply built up. The most important step? Just start. Don't wait for the perfect time or the perfect budget. Start now with what you have. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more practical prepping tips. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.